Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Weekly Bricks, and welcome back to another LEGO video. Now today, I'm going to be telling you all what I think are the top 5 best LEGO Star Wars TIE Fighter sets ever. Now since today is May the 4th, Star Wars Day, I just thought I would do this fun little video. And of course, I love LEGO Star Wars and just Star Wars in general, so I do celebrate this in quote holiday. I absolutely love embracing it. And to all of you guys who celebrate this day too, may the 4th be with you. But before I get started with my ranking, I would just like to give a quick shout out to Death Trooper Bricks. He has a really great channel. A large majority of his content are YouTube shorts that he also posts on his TikTok. They're really fun little videos. He's a really cool guy, really nice, and he has recently hit 500 subscribers, and he's almost at 600. He's growing pretty rapidly. I would definitely recommend you go and check him out and subscribe to him. If you haven't already, help him get to 600 subscribers. I think he would really appreciate it. But now without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. So of course, I gotta go over the rules of my ranking. First of all, there aren't going to be any sort of miniature downscaled TIE fighters on this list. No microfighters, no mini builds from polybags, none of like the mid-scale ones from like the Death Stars or Darth Vader's castle, none of that. And there also aren't going to be any of the upscaled or UCS TIE fighters either. Just two more reminders before we get started. Just remember that this is my opinion, and you are totally welcome to share your opinion down in the comments below, just as long as there's no hating, spamming, or trolling involved. And I gotta remind you all to hit that like button, click subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already for more awesome content like this. I would really appreciate it. But now let's kick things off here at number 5 with Major Von Reg's TIE Fighter from the show Star Wars Resistance, released in 2019. I really love the color scheme of this ship. I've always thought that black and red just go perfectly hand in hand together, and that definitely shows off here. And while the show itself wasn't that great, this is definitely a great set. They only made 2 sets from the show. They only made this set and then one other set, which was also a TIE Fighter, which unfortunately did not make it on this list. The style of the ship also reminds me a lot of Kylo Ren's TIE Whisperer from Rise of Skywalker, which they unfortunately never made into a set. I really wish they did. And the minifigures in this set are also really cool. All of them are exclusive to this set. And overall, I really do think this set is pretty great, but it's just not as great as some of the other ones on this list. But now next up, at number 4, we have got the Vader's TIE Advance versus A-Wing Starfighter from the show Star Wars Rebels, released in 2016. And now, of course, I know this is like a dual battleship set, but for the purposes of this video, we're just going to be focusing on Vader's TIE Advance. It's a really neat little ship. It's the newest version of it that we have. We've gotten a lot of iterations of it in the past. It has been a while since we've gotten one based off of A New Hope, however, which is where it is most commonly known from. The build of it overall captures the aesthetic of it perfectly. I really do hope that they remake this set sometime soon. Since, you know, LEGO loves their original trilogy sets, I wouldn't be surprised if this is remade in the next couple years. And, you know, of course, the A-Wing looks really great. The minifigures in the set are once again all exclusive. They look really cool. But Vader's ship is definitely the highlight of this set. Next here, at number 3, we have got the Imperial TIE Fighter from the movie Solo: A Star Wars Story, released in 2018. Now this is definitely the best version of a regular TIE Fighter we have ever gotten. I just absolutely love the amount of detail put into this set. I don't think LEGO could have done a better job making an accurate TIE Fighter. Just all the detail is there. They've got it down perfectly, and all the minifigures are exclusive and are really detailed, and this set is just absolutely stellar. Now next up here at number 2, we have got the TIE Striker from the movie Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, released in 2016. And I really gotta say, I just love this style of TIE Fighter in general. The wings look really cool, and they captured it really well in LEGO form. It's a shame we didn't get to see more of it in the movie, and it's cool that we got to get that ship in a LEGO set. And the minifigures in this set are really awesome. I love all the Imperial troopers that we get in here, as well as a Rebel soldier. And if we do end up seeing this ship again in the Andor series releasing later this year, I wouldn't mind if they remade this set. I would definitely go and pick it up since I did miss out on this one. Now before we get to number 1, I would just like to say the honorable mentions that almost made this list but weren't quite good enough. First honorable mention is the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter from the movie Star Wars Episode 7 The Force Awakens, released in 2015. This set is also one of the most detailed regular TIE fighters that they've ever made, but it wasn't quite as good as the one from Solo. But it's got that black and red color scheme, and you know I'm a sucker for black and red. The next honorable mention is the TIE Advanced prototype from the show Star Wars Rebels, released in 2015. Super neat set, something we've never really seen before, and of course it wasn't quite as good as Vader's TIE Advance, which made the list, but the main figures in this set are definitely a good reason to buy the set if you do want it. And the last honorable mention here is the Sith TIE Fighter, otherwise known as the TIE Dagger, from the movie Star Wars Episode 9 The Rise of Skywalker, released in 2020. And I know a lot of people don't like this TIE Fighter, and I think it's okay. The cockpit does look kind of weird, but the wings are really cool in that triangular form, but it just wasn't enough to make it on the list. And now at number 1 here, what I think is the best LEGO Star Wars TIE Fighter set ever is Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, also known as the TIE Silencer, from the movie Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi, released in 2017. And I actually have this set in my collection, and I gotta say I absolutely love it. It's once again got a black and red color scheme, which I absolutely adore, and in general it's just a really cool style of TIE Fighter. I love the way the cockpit looks. It's definitely different from what we usually get for TIE Fighters. And the minifigures in this set are alright, they're decent, they all come in other sets, but they are still pretty cool. And I really love that wing design in general for TIE Fighters. It's featured on a lot of other TIE Fighters, such as the TIE Whisperer and the TIE Interceptor. But yeah, if I had to pick one LEGO Star Wars TIE Fighter set that I thought was the best, I would definitely pick this one. There you go. Those were the top 5 best LEGO Star Wars TIE Fighter sets ever. If you guys have any questions or comments or suggestions or anything like that, please be sure to leave those down in the comments below. And let me know what your favorite TIE Fighter set is down there as well. Now thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like this or any of my content, be sure to hit that like button, click subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Also, check out my account, Top Bricks, on LEGO Ideas for more LEGO related content. Now I hope you have a great day or night, wherever and whenever you are, and until next time, fellow brickers, peace out.